Actually, Trump administration represents an isolationist wing in the American establishment, and this administration, and namely Trump, consider that the slogan "America is the first" not just a slogan, but a permanent methodology for internal and external politics. So, and according to this approach, the strength of the United States is in the economic development, creating jobs, and domination of US dollar. We all remember how Trump threatened BRICS countries in case if they apply unified currency. But on the other hand, Trump does not consider it to be important to be in case of solidarity in Euro-Atlantic terms. He does not see importance to support allies in Europe, but he would rather have good relations with Russia because he considers that China is the main target for the United States in the 21st century. So he would rather have good relations with Russia, as he understands that the United States cannot be in bad relations with two superpowers at the same time, like China and Russia. Also, in the Middle East, he is the most pro-Israeli president since decades. So he would probably get some presents or gifts for Russia in Ukraine, but against that he would ask Russia to reduce the level of partnership with Iran and probably with China. But in case with China, I don't think that Russia will accept.
Now, sir, I have to ask you, what specific security guarantees does NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte believe are necessary to achieve lasting peace in Ukraine?
Actually, Ukraine demands NATO membership, but it is clear that it will not happen because there are some countries in the NATO, like Hungary and Slovakia and also Turkey, that have strong ties with Russia, and they will obviously veto possible Ukrainian membership in NATO, and even the rules of NATO do not accept to give membership to a country in the state of war, which is the state of Ukraine now. So probably Ukraine would demand some guarantees from the United States, but it's obvious that these guarantees will be ink on the paper as the Budapest Memorandum. As in 1994, Ukraine got some guarantees that it will not be attacked and that its sovereignty will be respected against giving up nuclear weapons that Ukraine inherited from the Soviet era. So I don't think that Ukraine will get any serious guarantees.
Now, looking ahead, how might Trump's discussions with Putin impact ongoing diplomatic efforts to end the war in Ukraine?
Actually, on the current stage, the main message of the talks between Russian and American delegations in Riyadh was to make a message that that the dialogue is resumed, that the two superpowers can talk. But on the other hand, the parties did not agree even upon the timing of the possible summit between Putin and Trump. And actually, the Russian-Ukrainian war is a very deep-rooted conflict, which has a pretext and context of centuries, as because actually Russians and Ukraine are two very close people, and this war is at the same time a war between two sovereign countries, but at the same time it looks like a civil war because both Russians and Ukrainians are Orthodox Christians. They have common history in the Russian Empire